Planet Vero Studio is powered by the Nolan Group of RE/MAX Associated Realty. MyNextHomeFinder.com.
And that's the sign for us being back. We're in unison. We're flying through this happy hour in this beautiful room that I so love so much. Welcome back. We are American Car Classics. I'm Kenny with Mike and Steve and
Jesse.
Jesse's over there producing his butt off. We appreciate him all the time. While we're talking about people that we appreciate, I want to mention the New Vision Eye Center in Gifford, Florida, 772-257-8700 for all of your vision needs. They've been with us since the inception. We love and appreciate them, so thank you very much. If you've got a question about your eye care and concerns, please give New Vision Eye Center a call.
Yeah.
That was pretty professional, wasn't it?
That was really nice.
Right. So, Jasper. Jacob from Jasper.
Yeah, he was on when I wasn't here.
He was in that chair.
And how'd it go?
He blew it out of the water.
Hey, you want to hear something funny?
He is a great radio guy, and he's got people. And the next morning, he drove from here right over to Tampa on 60, and he texted me at 4:41 in the morning.
Right.
Kenny, I had another guy call me last night and tell me he heard me on your podcast.
There you go.
People are watching, and we love that. And we're glad that Jacob's dollar with Jasper Engines and Transmissions is going to pay off because he has invested his soul into the American Car Classics program, and we're going to turn this thing on a whole new script. It's going to be awesome.
So we were talking about, the reproduction engines and camshafts and all that stuff, right?
Yes.
From Jasper.
Jacob, yep.
So the next day, we get an F-150 towed in.
Okay.
The rocker arm is sitting through the valve cover.
Really?
So, we go look at it, and the camshafts wore out, and it broke a spring and stuff. So we went and fixed it, right? Got a new camshaft, put the camshaft in the head. You can take the camshaft and move it back and forth, up and down, back and forth. It's a Ford cam. The motor was remanned. It has a different camshaft in it. It has a thicker diameter camshaft.
Wow.
And remember what Jake was saying? They redesigned stuff to fix problems?
Yes.
Yeah, well, guess what? You can't buy the camshaft separate.
Oh, jeez.
Is that a Jasper motor?
Don't know. We didn't find the tag on it. I haven't, Andrew's working on it, so I don't know all the ins and outs.
Right.
But yeah, so the Ford factory replacement cams don't fit. They're too small.
Because he's a tool. Anyway.
So, it's one of those things, but how convenient is that? We were just talking about that, and then Jake got me the next day.
Yeah. And so, you want to contact that and learn about it, but to make a whole, and this is out of their plant where they're baking and cooking and doing all that hardened stuff, but they're resizing and shaping because they found it was too small of something. They went to a larger journal. Larger means less RPMs on that one particular shaft. We know that smaller pulleys create a faster RPM. So they went larger.
Because, we were like, did the motor get replaced in it? Is it a different year? And, Ford says, nope, this camshaft fits from this year to this year. Well, it doesn't fit the head. And then so when we start, do more research on it, come to find out it's a remanufactured engine.
So you're gonna have to buy heads. You're gonna have to find out who did it, and then whether it's Blue Star or whatever it is. But you're gonna have to go and find them, and then order that part. If they don't sell that part, you're gonna have to order a whole head.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Jasper sells heads alone. Does okay.
Yep. Anything they reman, they sell. All the injectors, heads. I even think they'll sell you like remanufactured crankshafts. I don't hold me to that, but I think they'll. If you need something they reman, they'll sell it to you.
A little curious about that. Okay. Wow. Yeah. No. Jake is a great guy, and he came in and sat in the chair, and you did a phone in with that and everything else.
Yeah.
But he was very thorough, and he knows. He's not just a salesman out there. He knows the product. He knows the product line. He knows the whole business. And I was very, very impressed with everything he had to say and talk. He's a lot better at it than I am.
That's good.
Wait till you go to the Jasper plant. It's pretty impressive how they do everything, and then they have different plants and stuff. And I think it was like 3 floors, and it's huge. It'll blow your mind. It's huge.
Would that be something that you'd be interested in taking a trip doing sometime?
Yeah, maybe. I'll give it a shot.
It's Indiana.
Yeah, it's Indiana.
You ever been to Indiana?
No. I don't have, well, not really. No, I don't
Midwest
have any plans
guy?
to go over there.
Yeah, you're an East Coast kind of guy.
Yeah. Well, my son's moving to Kentucky, so I guess I have to travel to Kentucky, right at the Ohio border.
Oh, I've driven over that because you got to go, in order to get from Cincinnati a little bit west, you have to, or a little bit east, you have to go into Kentucky, and they changed a lot of that.
Yeah, so he's moving there tomorrow.
It was a good trip. I mean, they feed you and everything. It was great.
Yeah.
Nice.
And like I said, they had troubles with I think the plane got snowed in or something like that, but we ended up having to stay the night, and they put us up in a hotel and stuff. They took care of everything.
They're a huge outfit. They're huge, and they're obviously, doing something very right, because they, like Meekum, they're just growing.
Yeah. And we had a good time at Meekum. Everything was good. David Morton gave us some time to talk to him, which was nice.
Yeah, they took
some photos.
They did. I'm working on getting those from Matt. He gave me his business card, and we're going to work to get those. We did talk with Matt a little bit more. I did afterwards, and they did say that this would maybe be something to go out in a May magazine for Meekum auctions. And then as the July ran around that they were coming back, maybe we'd be able to go out there and I don't know about a meet and greet or something like that, but we're trying to get to that point.
Nice.
So we'll see what the next 4 or 5 months has in store for us, and what we can do with some swag and stuff, and see if anybody wants to have a chat with us. In their backyards with a cold keg of beer and a
Matt was a good dude. He went out of the way.
Yeah,
absolutely.
He had us walking all over the place to take pictures.
He was laying down on the ground.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He just throws himself down the ground. I'm like, did he just fall? Because I couldn't see around. Big tall Todd. And I'm like, all of a sudden I just see this dude laying on the ground. I'm like. And I was like, did Mike just trip him, or did Jake trip him? I'm like, because all I seen was him just fall on the ground. But no, he was good. Up on the stairs, all over the place.
Yeah, but it was he was all into it. Yeah, we had a good time. Tommy Gore loved his cars went. They had a great job.
Yeah.
He did very well.
They showed well at a good time. They were late afternoon. They were supposed to go 1:30. I think it was 2:30 before they went.
Yeah.
But that was crazy how that car stalled.
It stalled at 22 and then just took off.
Yep. Most of the time when we see them stall and the reserve comes off, most of the time I think they just kind of sit there, maybe 1 or 2 more bids.
Right.
This one, another 10G.
Another 10,000 he got out of it.
What they were saying is, I was listening to them on the Saturday or Sunday.
Right.
And what they were saying is there's bidders now. They feel it out to a point to the reserve.
Yeah.
And if they think if the car is not close to the reserve, then yeah, you know what, it's going to be a $50,000, $55,000 reserve. They won't bother with it. But like he said, like Tom said, it stalled right at 22.
Yeah.
And they looked at him and they said they were going to reduce the thing, and they cut it down some, and did the deal with Tom and the buyer, took the reserve off, and then boom, $10,000 more.
Yeah, that was great.
You were with him, Mike. Were there 2 or 3 of these people in the room? Was there auction or internet?
He had an internet bidder and 2 guys fighting for the Z28 in house.
Great.
So it was really nice. And like I said, I think I said last week, at one time, maybe Tommy told you too. At one time, he walked off the stage figuring, all right, we're at 28, I'm good,
Right.
And then when it kept on going up, he turned around and went back to Frank Meekum and like, oh, what's going on here, But he was happy. It was great for him.
To me, there's nothing better than testosterone in the room when you got a couple guys, just a couple seats apart, they're not even looking at each other. No. They don't even look at each other, but they know they're fighting that guy.
Yeah. But, it couldn't happen to a nicer guy, and then the situation behind the Mustang and how everything worked out great.
Right.
It couldn't happen to a nice guy, and I think that was great.
No,
worked
and
out.
he was well enough to come to the auction on Wednesday, which I know for him to get out of the house and be there and watch his own babies go on the day that it went. This was a day that was celebrated by Tommy that he picked because he'd lost a good friend on that day, and he thought that the Lord and he might be helping him out a little bit. It looks like maybe they did. So to Tommy Gore, congratulations again on that. So and
then Todd's car went through and it didn't hit the reserve.
Well, we talked about this before we went on the air. This was a 73 Cuda Pro Street.
Right.
We did the exhaust at Dolphin Auto. Todd spent a good amount of time doing some good body work and paint on that thing. It is yellow.
Yeah, it's lemon twist, I think.
Lemon twist.
Right?
The interior is black, and it was left alone.
Yep.
Time had something to do with that, but at the same time, it wasn't horrendous.
No.
But it wasn't redone.
Right.
The car stalled at 28 and did not meet reserve.
Yeah.
And Todd opted to not lift that reserve and sell it.
Yeah, I thought he was going to let it run through again on Sunday, but that's all right. He'll get it going again.
Sunday it rained. Saturday, I was going to head out Sunday morning with Ken Lynch from the shop, and it started. It was a bad rain, and I knew that it was going to come and change the pace of how the day went. I figured when we left Saturday, I said this was really their last day. I don't know what Sunday did for them.
They did very well on Sunday.
Did they?
A lot of cars went off again. Almost 250 cars on Sunday, so they did well. And there was a lot of reruns, so a lot of guys that didn't sell cars during the week. They let it go through, and I think they did very well.
Yeah, I think
Sunday afternoon.
I was reading the thing on the Meekham's email. I think it was an 86% success rate on reruns. Yeah, that's why I was trying to tell Todd.
Wow.
Rerun the car.
They did very well on Sunday.
Wow.
I'm sorry, and I'll say it to I'm blue in the face. If you're doing a car on a Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, I'm a working guy. I can't go, no matter how bad I want the car. You could try to do the internet auction. How are you going to do that? You're working.
Yeah. Well, what's Monday, Tuesday? Monday
is usually road art.
Yep.
Okay.
They always do the road art on Monday.
Okay.
Tuesday is it's a little cheaper car.
Right.
I think Tommy Gore lucked out late Wednesday afternoon, I think was good. When Todd went up Thursday, I think he was before noon, and there was a lot of traffic.
Yep.
Getting into the auction.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, look at this.
I don't think inside was as crowded as it should have been.
Right.
Maybe if Todd would have went maybe 2 hours later, he might have got his reserve.
Right.
But, things...
I think that car will pull 50 all day long. I think it just needs to be on a Friday at the earliest, and it needs to be on a Saturday when the guys with the money are there and the people are not working. It's got to be a Saturday or Sunday.
This is what Tommy said. He's like, man, you register. You better hurry, register. I was like, man, it's 4 months away. I know you don't understand. You got to register to get that spot.
Yeah, people want that.
Spot is crucial, huh?
Crucial spot, yeah.
All right, well, we're going to go on a quick break. Last segment, we talked a little bit too much. We'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Todd Byron at Todd Byron's Classic Restoration has been restoring all makes and models of classic cars for 35 years. Todd's full-service shop features custom engine and mechanical repairs, sheet metal fabrication, and high-quality paint service for cars 20 years old or older. Stop by and say hello to Todd and Julie Byron at 1212 23rd Street, right here in Vero Beach, or give them a call at 772-213-8956.
If you want a home that has the style of the coast, come to Sunshine Furniture during the Tommy Bahama and Lexington half-price spring home event. Now until February 28th, you save 50% on all bedroom, dining room, media, office, and occasional furniture with fresh finishes and rich textures made from materials that reflect the essence of coastal living. At Sunshine Furniture, our 35,000 square foot showroom is also filled with the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture from Universal, Hooker, Riverside, Four Seasons, and Capri. We are the outdoor furniture experts and have the largest selection of patio furniture anywhere. Visit Sunshine Furniture now during the Tommy Bahama and Lexington half-price spring home event. All pictures, lamps, and accessories are 50% off. Sunshine Furniture, 1295 US 1 in Vero Beach, next to Planet Fitness. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com. Also, don't forget to visit our outlet and sales store just across the street.
Confusion at the cart? There's an app for that. The Solid Waste Disposal District has launched a new mobile app called Carter's Corner to help Indian River County residents find out if an item is recyclable before it goes in the blue cart. Download the app on your mobile device at Google Play or the Apple App Store, or visit ircrecycles.com. Just type in the item and get recycling information within seconds. So eliminate confusion at the cart and recycle right.
If you've got a job to do, call Workhorse. We can remodel your whole home, your bathroom, your kitchen, or even just put a fresh coat of paint on whatever you need. We're not handyman, we're licensed and insured contractors. Find us on Facebook, Workhorse Residential Contractor.
Let your inner star shine with your own radio show. Broadcasted worldwide. Contact Planet Vero now. Your own program can appear right here on Real Radio 1017, plus worldwide with podcasting on the iHeartRadio app, as well as other platforms. Not only that, you can stream it so you can be seen on live stream, Facebook, or YouTube. Inform, entertain, persuade, or just goof around. It's your time. You decide what to talk about. We'll broadcast it worldwide. Host your own radio show. Visit PlanetVero.com.
Treasure Coast Automotive of Vero Beach is your full-service automotive service center, specializing in all types of auto diagnostics on both foreign and domestic makes and models. Located at 795 8th Court in Vero Beach, they authorize computerized alignments and tire service, from tire repairs to full tire replacement with accurate road force wheel balancing. So whether you need an oil change, brakes, a tune-up, or anything to keep your vehicle running great, you can find it at Treasure Coast Automotive. Got a pickup truck? Treasure Coast also does lift kits, lowering kits, and aftermarket accessory installation. Give them a call at 772-794-9061.
I am Kenny. I'm with Mike. I'm with Steve. And this is the American Car Classics radio program. Thank you so much for tagging along this week. We do appreciate it. As always, I want to give a real quick shout out on this final segment. Tiana DeVoid, she runs our office at Dolphin Auto. She's been there a little over 2 years, maybe 2 years, a couple months. March 6th of 2020, I'd only known her for probably 4 or 5 months by then. She lost her brother to senseless gun violence. It was hard to watch that all unfold. Today, as sorry as I am about all that loss, I mean, would have been her brother's birthday. He would have been 33. His name is Corey Lee Gentry. So to Tiana, to her mother Pam, to her grandparents Dave and Julie, who Dave is a body guy, and I've become close with him. I want to just give a quick, sorry about your loss and everything else, and happy birthday in heaven, Corey. All right. So thank you for letting me do that real quick, guys.
No problem.
Some news, some stuff. What do you got?
Yeah, I went to the car show on Saturday.
Which one?
Sebastian Christian Church.
Oh yeah.
It was nice.
3 to 5 p.m.
Yeah, 3 to 5, 2 hours. Well, because they had this church services during the day, and it was pretty nice. 2 hours was perfect. That's a perfect car show.
Sure,
it really was.
Walk in, say hello to everybody, kind of get around.
Yeah, the police department was there. Sebastian Police was there. They had a bounce house for kids. Free hot dogs, free soda. They gave away some prizes, which was nice.
How many people?
Probably like 30, 35 cars.
Great.
Yeah, it was a really nice turnout. It's a big parking lot. We had a really good time. Third place went to Tommy Minnick in his 57 Chevy.
Third.
Okay,
I'm going to guess Joe was second.
Second place went to a Volkswagen Bug, like a 67 Volkswagen.
The red one?
Red one?
Yeah.
Not the one that we know.
Right,
but another one.
Okay.
And then my brother Chevelle got first.
Did it?
Yeah, they just loved that car, and it was the perfect day for it, actually. Of course, the sun was out.
Yeah, the ghost flames.
Yeah, the ghost stripes you can't see unless you're right on top of the car. And when people walked up to the car and saw the pearl blue paint on the stripes, that was it. They were blown away.
I love it because you can sit there and you can stare at the car. You don't see it until you walk around the corner and let that shade turn. And it's like it's just, and they are laid out beautiful.
Yeah.
So he's got a new motor for that yet?
Not yet. He did speak to a guy in, I believe in Cocoa, that's going to do an LS swap for him. So I think he's, after seeing those cars go off at Meekin with LS Motors, they're getting top dollar.
Yeah, but he's not going to sell this girl.
No, but you know what? Just to get an LS3 in it, I think that's what he's shooting for.
Okay.
Because, that's what he wants.
I know it's the way to go.
Right. Everything's good for sale.
I'm going to hit you with this. I sold my Monte Carlo.
Which one? You had so many over there.
Well, I had the green one, my green 70 Monte.
Yeah.
I sold it to a customer whose great grandmother or her grandmother owned one, the 70 green, and they've been on me about it, and I haven't done anything with it. And I'm just so busy, and I'm very overwhelmed. And Steve, we're doing more projects and all this stuff, and it's just flipping them. So I get the build out of it.
Yeah.
So I got to put it on the calendar, so it's going to stay right there, and I'm going to watch it get done. But I sold it, so I'm gonna keep Lucy, and we'll see where her saga goes and continues, and what happens with all of that. So,
and I texted you from the auction. We were gonna jump on a 72 Monte Carlo.
But it didn't sell.
It did sell.
It did.
Yeah,
and the bid goes on.
No, it sold. They got up to what I
12,
say?
I think. You told me 12 something.
16, I think.
They were asking 16.
Yeah, I think it ended up going for 16.
Oh.
We were going to get it cheap, and then all of a sudden I said, it's a 72.
Yeah.
It's not a 70.
Right.
And then when we got closer to it, it kind of was not what we wanted.
Right.
But I think, there was a lot of cars that then we let 69 Cutlass go. I thought we were going to jump on that one, but when it got to 25, 26, 27, it's Mecum. I love going to Mecum, but you know what? You got to have the cash to go, especially on a weekend. Anything close to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or actually Thursday night, Friday, Saturday. You have the money. You do. Sometimes it kind of weeds out the guy that's just looking for a hot rod that'll buy something.
Right.
So does it mean I get my rotisserie back?
Yeah, I mean, I painted it and bought plugs for it and I've never used it. But yeah, if we want to put it inside, you've sold your boat.
Yeah.
So
he's ready to build.
So now that's okay. So what you're going to get the trucks and put it where the boat was, or truck, bring the other one to the shop where we can pull the motor out and get all that done, or whatever, and then junk that thing or something.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, yeah. Either I'm either so one way or the other on it.
So what do you got? You gonna do?
So I got. Well, I'm not going to take your car show.
No, go ahead. Yeah, do your thing with your car show.
No,
go
right.
ahead.
So Dolphin Auto. I've been working on this flyer with Evergreen Media and at the shop, and for some reason it's really hard for me to make a flyer.
Right.
I have so much to say and I can't put it on one piece of paper. But Dolphin Auto, April 9th is turning 10 years old.
Right.
And it's I'm pretty proud of that. We've been through a lot of adversity there. And in Grant, we're rural, and it's very tough to do out there sometimes, which is so bizarre to say.
One decade down.
It really seems like it. It's just something about it. So we are going to do our Dolphin Auto 10th Anniversary Customer Appreciation and Car Show Spectacular.
Wow.
And it's going to be a spectacular because we too are going to have a kids zone with the bounce house and the slide and all that.
Right.
We've got Ricky Hodge of Hodgepodge Barbecue coming out, and he is going to slay some incredible meat and a lot of good sides. We've got a live band, a Medusa is coming out of retirement, and they're going to be on stage for 2 sets, an hour and a half each. We're going to have the American Car Classics guys doing a mock live radio show that they broadcast the next week. They do.
Yeah. Do they know this?
The great thing about it is that they get that following Wednesday off.
Oh, really? Wow, you're getting a Wednesday off.
Yeah.
So we trade a Saturday for a Wednesday.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. So
I think we got shafted, Mike.
Yeah.
This is going to be Saturday, April 9th. This is going to be at the Space Coast Harley Davidson off of Palm Bay Road and I-95. So it's going to be very accessible for a lot of people to get to. The event starts at 9 a.m. Registration for the cars does start at 8 a.m. The car show is going to go from 10 to 2 with awards coming after that. We're going to have at least 15 different classes judged, and I'll bet that's going to jump to 18 because I got to do a couple of foreign car stuff and maybe like that things, and
tuner cars,
some tuners, and try and get some of that stuff in there too, and all of that. But we've got some great sponsors already online for that. O'Reilly's, Jasper Transmissions, of course, Mr. Oil. Dave at Tops is in there. Tops Inc. Chris Nolan from the Chris Nolan Group. J&J Sheet Metal Fabricators. Todd Byron's Classic Restorations, and Bill over at Diesel Power Pro. They're all in and helping us out with this. And we should have the event goes till 4 p.m. We're going to have a lot of food and vendors, which should be really nice. We're going to push for 300 cars. I think that place will hold, and I'm going to sell it out. So. For all of my customers, are going to get a shout out to this, and we're going to spread the word a lot and try to get the word out there so that we can have a great day. And we're going to have a rain day on the 10th in case that doesn't happen for us.
Okay. Oh, you see, rain day. Beautiful.
Yeah, I just have to be careful when I show up.
Yeah.
I just really don't get next to a Harley dealership because every time I go to a Harley dealership, I get the bug and I end up buying the bike.
Well, they're going to anticipate selling some. They're going to have some great specials, and they're putting beer out there for free for those people when I walk in there and buy bikes, Steve.
All right, real quick.
Yep, real quick.
We got a show on Saturday, custom car and bike night, actually. Saturday, January 22nd, South Vero Square, 710 South US 1.
Okay.
Everything on here except the time. So who knows? People send me flyers, and there's no time on this one.
We'll do some research and see if we can talk about that later online or something.
Yankee Dave's Motorsports. All right, we're out of here.
Wait. Todd Byron, listen in. The car show is the 28th for River Ranch, Todd.
Oh, yeah.
Special message for Todd.
Yeah.
We're out of here.
See ya.
Y'all come back now, you hear?